game ready, steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha.
Hey, it's your girl Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Flee Lord's No More Humble Fashion. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now we know Flee Lord has been putting nothing but work in all fucking year, dropping amazing like 11 or 12 projects. I'm trying to keep count, and the intro to this actually says this, like, you know, one of the hardest working in the game. This starts off with like scratching, you know, I'm a sucker for all of that. Just let you know, just give you that vibe, you know, of being around like this is real hip-hop, real music. This is a real focused project coming from Flee Lord too. I'm gonna just let you know that right here. Yeah, I'm coming back to win. Sweat pouring like a nigga, hit 100 in the gym. I'm addicted to the bass and the drum, get me high in the slums, getting by. Niggas' tongues getting tied. Like, I definitely respect what he got going on there on the intro. I think it's for Floor Lord. I don't know how to pronounce it right. I didn't want to fuck it up. But the next track on here too, Rock to the X featuring Zaza the God. This produced by Ghost Dave. Nobody feel your pain until you hungry and you dying. Like, yo, that's just so like a real thing, because nobody don't even feel your pain when you hungry and you dying. You feel me? Shit is crazy as hell. But just another banger after such a hard intro. Now this next track on here, Skinny Pete in a Dutch, all right, produced by Ghost Dave as well. Let me explain something to you. Flee Lord, he knows how to play the strain game. So before I even get another further into this review, for all us real Flee Lord fans out there, I want y'all to go back in his body of work for 2020 and pull out every strain name that he drops, because Skinny Pete in the Dutch, you feel me, that's a real thing. And you will see how many strains this man really be talking about smoking on and stuff like that. So I want us to try to pull out every strain Flee Lord mentions and name drops for 2020. You feel me? I'm giving y'all a week or two. You feel me? I'm gonna come with my list. Y'all gonna come with y'all list. And then I'm gonna ask Flee Lord himself, like, what's his favorite strain? Because this shit is crazy. Every album he's talking about a couple of strains. You feel me? And on this particular project, he's fucking with Skinny Pete in the Dutch. Skinny Pete in the Dutch finna heat niggas up. You know I'm giving drums on any beat that I touch. Like, you already know what it is. I'm telling you something about this dude. He just makes me like dog. Like, I gotta put my Averex on. I gotta have like all my shit all in my pockets, or just go about my business. You feel me? And you better not cross me. You better not look at me funny. You better put your head down when I walk through if I'm listening to anything Flee Lord puts out. But that's neither here nor there. You feel me? Next track on here, Cut It 3 Times, featuring Westside Gunn. Westside Gunn is about to drop Hitler with Hermes 8. I cannot wait for that project. Westside Gunn on this, he gives you some hustler's math, but not really. He gives you a hustler situation right here. And if you know, you know. Cindy came through with a 60. Brenda came through with a 30. Jackie came through with an 80, and Jack left his bench at home. So that means that Jack could not serve any of these motherfuckers because he don't know how to dip. And that's how you make the most money when you're dealing with shit like this. Niggas crazy. Hit made the Dougie do the Dougie. So that's a play off of, you know, Fiend hit the pipe one time, did the Dougie. And what Ghost Dave did on here, he actually put the Dougie beat behind it, which was really interesting. I really did like that. Next track on here, Top Back Chopper Lit. This is by Milky Fella. You call it NY, I call it the Flee Lord. Like he says he's owning NY on this track. You feel me? Me and Money stay closer like your sock and your kicks. And like when he said that, I just thought about Sauce Money, Sock Money, and how Sauce Money is the one who taught me how to rob a nigga and get the money out they sock. You feel me? Not that it having anything to do with what he's saying here, but let me tell you, if I run down on you and pat you down top to bottom, you feel me? I don't know if niggas still keep money in their sock. I ain't had to run down on a nigga in a long time, but if I do, if I get hungry and I'm dying, I'm doing that shit. I'm coming for your sock money too. Next track on here, West Coastin' featuring TF. That is a Me Fucks beat. We all know that they coming off a crazy project this year. This, like, Flea Lord's flow on here is so crazy. I was so excited just to see a different type of flow coming from Flea Lord. Like this right here, like, dog, knocked it totally out the park. No More Humble Fashion is skit. It ain't really a skit, it's a real track. It's a whole track. You feel me? But Hard As Always, Paying Bills with Cocaine, same thing. Doors Locked featuring Conway. Conway always deliver whenever he does, whatever he does on a track, not mad at that. Number 10 on here, No More Humble Fashion Skit 2, where he says that Skinny Pete costs $450 an ounce. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you again. Let me know how many strains Flea Lord motherfucking talks about smoking across the whole 2020, and I'm gonna ask Flea Lord what's his favorite strain for 2020. All right. Next track on here, Broke Still Lying featuring G4 Jag, produced by Ito. All right. Besides Rosenberg, it ain't no radio that's used to me, and that's G4 Jag. Like, you feel me? Anytime Jag spit, it's just like icing on the cake. You feel me? The baritone god, you feel me, is always on it like that. Last track on here, No More Humble Fashion outro. Look what you made me do. He plays off Look What You Made Me Do, Marine Blue, but this is what he says on there. So it's crazy. Like, this right here, this is ranking high in Flea Lord's discography of the year for me. And I know he dropped hella projects, and I know it's hard to rank all his projects that he dropped, but this is coming in real hard. I think this was a real focused thing. And just like he said, No More Humble Fashion, like, I get it. Like, I understand exactly what it is, because, like, you know, he's worked with Pete Rock this year. He's put out all this work. He's put out all of this. So he's come to a place where, you feel me, braggadocious rights is coming into play right here. And I know his next projects are just going to be harder and harder and harder. Let me know what y'all liked off of this. Let me know the best beat off of here. Let me know the best bars off of here. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. And IG. Like I said, I'm going back into the discography. I'm writing down every strain that this man talks about smoking, because it is getting really, really lit. You feel me? And let's see what's really going on. Let's see who plays the best strain game in the game. Feel me? Peace.